Welcome to This Week in West Hempstead, sponsored this week by Figaro's Wine and Liquor. Here are your hosts, David and Norm.
Thanks, Dan. And Norm, how you doing?
I'm good, Dave. How are you?
Oh, I couldn't be any better. And, we had a great meeting at the Historical Society last week.
At Reister's, it was really a fabulous group.
Now, is it Reister's or Reister's?
We have to ask the Historical Society.
Inquiring minds want to know, but when do they meet?
They meet on the third Wednesday of every month. They get together at Reister's. They have some coffee and donuts and discuss the history of West Hempstead.
Yeah, they really have some incredible depth of information, and I was really impressed with the people that they had in the organization.
Yeah, they have published 500 photographs in 2 volumes. It's at the library. You can go in there and look at stuff going back 100 years for West Hempstead, possibly back as far as when it was a farm. And there's history there that nobody knows.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I think some of the people there were part of the families that were part of, I guess, what we would call almost like the first families of West Hempstead, who's been there for, almost a century. It's pretty amazing. And if you go to our website, you'll see a couple of things. You'll see a video that's put together by Leslie McAvoy, and she runs the Historical Society. And she's also a librarian in our library, so we do see her all the time there.
I think officially she's vice president of the Historical Society. Was it something like that?
I think so, yeah. So I may have misspoke as far as running.
We don't want to cut anybody else out of the
No,
leadership.
I certainly don't want to. And, if you take a look at the site, you'll see a picture of the whole organization, and
it's a really sweet group of people, and they've been around for a very long time in town. They know stories that people have never told before, that we've never heard before, and it was fascinating.
I'd love to drive around with these people and just kind of figure out all the cool things and nooks and crannies of West Hempstead that we would just be driving by and have no idea of this history behind it.
I think we're going to make this a feature. We're going to meet with these people on a regular basis. They're going to tell us something outrageous that nobody ever heard before. We'll go out and photograph it, and we'll bring it to you.
Absolutely. And one of the things they did do, they recently, if I remembered what they said, they did a bell ringing at, I think it was the Chestnut Street School,
yes,
if I had it right, which commemorating, I think, literally the first day of school in any school in West Hempstead. And they've got like this little model of the bell and everything that the kids can participate in.
Right.
All kinds of great stuff.
And I believe it commemorated the 110th year anniversary of the bell being rung.
Yeah, something like that. I think we should catch that next time. It's pretty interesting.
I think the video is up on Historical Facebook site, so you can certainly see it there. And we should get it and put it up on Echo.
Yeah, looking forward to doing more stuff with them.
Yep. I'll say I think they're looking for members, so if you're interested, certainly go to Facebook, check out the West Hempstead Historical Society, and I think they'd love to have you come join if you want to.
Absolutely.
Sounds great.
So Norm, this Sunday, because I know you have nothing else to do, outside of your busy schedule, you spent some time at Hempstead Lake State Park, and you were hanging out with Boys Scout Troop 613. What was that? What was going on?
So the Boy Scouts of America have something called Klondike Derby. It's where they commemorate the gold rush in Klondike. They are amazing. I mean, they put together, each troop builds a sled. They attach ropes to it. They stock the sled with food, cooking equipment, tent equipment, and they have a race around the park from one station to the next. They get to a station, they have to sign in, and it's a team of 8, each troop, and it was a great day in the park. It was amazing.
Yeah, and if you go to our website, you'll see a picture of that sled that you just described. Actually, it looks pretty well done. Looks like there's some sort of plastic container in there, I guess, to
storage,
to hold all this stuff. And then if you go down on our website, you'll see 2 really cool videos. One by the troop leader of 613,
Lon Samuelson,
and the other is this really fun video. I guess we can run it.
Yeah,
and
check it out.
You see the troop, and they're in action. Or hold on, maybe we'll get it going. And
yeah, there are ropes attached to the sled. The team of 8 has to pull it across the forested area, and they go from one station to the next station where they sign in, It's fun. It's really fun. Some of those sleds are made out of PVC pipe. Some of them are made out of wood. Every type of construction that you could think of.
Wow, it really does look like fun, and kudos to you for chasing after them as they were pushing the sled along.
No, kudos for me for waking up 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I don't think the dogs, were there. We could have gotten, our mascot Memphis, but I have a feeling he would just lay down and do absolutely nothing.
Well done.
So, we're just checking out a couple of other things that are going on around town. Not exactly in West Hempstead, but there's a new wellness spa that opened up in Garden City South. And the spa is opened up by a trio of people who, I believe they own the pharmacy in Franklin Square, which includes Thomas D'Angelo and Joseph LaPerry and Alfredo Corrado. I'm sure I got every single name wrong. And they opened up this incredible spa. There was just a huge article in it on Newsday, so I would certainly urge you, if you get a chance and you want to check out something really relaxing, it sounds like they got everything there, including IV drips. You know what? I've never done an IV drip. Maybe we should do that as part of Echo and just see what it's like.
I'm not up to that yet.
No, Dan, we're not going to be videotaping that.
I doubt it. Although I do know that there were people offering them for Yom Kippur. If people wanted them like prior to get hydrated. I think the old-fashioned way is better. Do we have the name of the spa by any chance?
Yeah, we certainly do. The name of the spa is called the Garden City Wellness Spa, and I believe that it is on Garden City South. And hold on, let me just get some of the information. It's open Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and it's on 317C Nassau Boulevard. So check it out and let us know what you think.
Yeah, alternatively, you could work out in the town of Hempstead Parks.
Yeah, but you can't get an IV drip. I'm sorry. This is
bring your own drip. So Tuesday, January 24th, they have registration for the physical fitness programs for the spring, for the winter. Then when you go into the youth programs, that's registration is already today, but the spring is going to be in April. And then you have all kinds of cultural and adult activities from April 17th. And so there's plenty to do in town.
Yeah, and except for Echo Pool, so forget about that.
Let's not go there.
Yeah, let's not go there. Anyway.
Well, we can't. So.
No, you can't. Yeah, I don't even know if you can get past the gate.
And they can't tell you when you can go there.
All right, I think that'll wrap it up for this week in West Hempstead. Thank you, Norm. Thank you, Dan. And we look forward to bringing you everything that's happening in town on a weekly basis. Thank you.
Have a great week.
Thanks, everybody. As always, if you'd like to sponsor this or other programs, please reach out to us at sales@westhempsteadecho.com.